Salute, people. Boxing After Dark. I'm Nocturnal Thoughts, your host with the most, talking about the fight time at nighttime. To all my troops, I salute. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate your time. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. It's the only thing we can't get back. So if it's worth your time, take your time and click that subscribe button and become more valuable to me. I appreciate it for what it's worth. Real quick video, let's talk about boxing. So much to talk about, so little time to talk about it within. But just to cover a few things. Floyd Money Mayweather on Drink Champs. And Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury is the main two topics that's circulating in my cerebral right now. But I feel like Floyd Money Mayweather is getting a lot of negative feedback from his video that he did with Nori. And I feel like this: a person that can sit down for 2 hours and 20 minutes and do an interview and try to cover their lifetime accomplishments, if you never have been in a position to do that, or if your lifetime achievements, if your lifetime accomplishments don't add up to 2 minutes or don't add up to 20 minutes, then you don't have any room to say anything negative about a man that can sit down and condense 20 years of success into a 2-hour interview. I never thought that Floyd Money Mayweather was the most articulate person, but at the end of the day, he is a gold mine, a diamond mine, a gemstone mine, and he has what he called the green print, which is his version of the blueprint to being successful. And when you have somebody that's taking the time to drop that many jewels, you have to be able to identify them. Now, after I finished watching the Drink Champs episode, I went through and looked at some of the comments, and a lot of people were very respectful and, giving salutes and giving props to Floyd Money Mayweather. But on the other hand, you had a lot of comments and a lot of people that I can tell they just don't get it. They only could highlight what they were able to perceive. You know what I'm saying? It's all about perception. They can't notice the forest for the trees. They can't notice all the gems and the jewels and the gold and the diamond and the rubies and they couldn't see the treasures. They couldn't see the diamonds in the rough. I feel like they're so basic that they think that when somebody drops a gem, or when you go into a gold mine or a diamond mine, you're supposed to see something that's been cut, laser cut, polished, placed in a ornament and given to you in a shiny box underneath a glass case with lights that come down to highlight all the perfections and hide all the flaws. And that's not what you get when you get somebody that's dropping gems and when you get somebody that's dropping gems and dropping gold and dropping diamonds. If you go into a gold mine, if you go into a diamond mine, what you find is something that's unrefined, something that's not polished, something that's not cut and crafted and molded. Once back at it. When you have somebody that's dropping gems and dropping gold and precious, rubies and diamonds, it's not going to be polished. It's going to be unrefined. It's going to be unmolded. It's going to be gritty, dirty. You might walk right over it and not notice it if you don't know what you're looking at. So I felt like he dropped a lot of gems. Now, I'm not the type of person that can agree with every 100% everything somebody has to say because everybody should have their point of view. And I just totally can never put myself from his point of view and therefore agree with everything he has to say. But I agreed with a lot of things that he said, and for everything that was in his point of view, for the most part, I have to salute and I have to respect. So I don't want to sit here and nitpick at every little thing that he said that I maybe didn't agree with, or even the things that I did agree with that I felt like still are not categories of conversations that I would care to hear from a Floyd Money Mayweather. Like in particular, I don't have to really, even if I agree, I don't want to hear Floyd Mayweather's opinion about politics, religious, and African American history. I don't need to hear his opinion on those subjects. But when he's talking about business, when he's talking about success, when he's talking about his career, when he's talking about what happened in his lifetime in and outside of the boxing, it's hard for me to find a flaw in discrediting his character. One thing that he says that I have to stand by in agreement, and he's been saying this very consistently over the years, is that he would rather for people to love him for being honest or hate him. He would rather for people to hate him for being honest than love him for being a liar or presenting himself as something that he's not, just to have people receive him and embrace him in love. So that means he's giving you a raw, 100% uncut truth. It's his truth. It might not be what you agree to, but he's not lying to you. He's not, giving you the thumbs up and then giving you the finger underneath the table. You got so many people out here that receive all this love and all these accolades for being such a great person, but you don't know these people behind closed doors. You don't know what type of person they are when the camera's not on. You know what I'm saying? No shot, no disrespect to Tyson Fury, but just like Tyson Fury just came out with the book, When the Mask is Off. That's going to segue me into my next video, but unfortunately, my time has run out for today. That's all I have for you. I'll get back and try to pick back where I left off. I'm going to go back into my thoughts on Mayweather with his fights with Conor McGregor and Arturo Gatti and Manny Pacquiao. And then I'm going to parlay and segue. I'm going to segue into Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. So until that time, man, I appreciate your time. Don't waste your time. Appreciate your time. Time is the most precious commodity that we have. It's more valuable than gold. It's the only commodity that we can't get back. Once it's gone, it's gone. So I appreciate y'all time. And if you could, take the time to click on the subscribe button. You get a salute and appreciation from Big Nocturnal Thoughts. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. Salute. Peace.